breathe. Just breathe. If you're watching this, you need to sit down. Maybe grab a stress ball or your official light stick, because what I'm about to tell you, it's not just news. It's a seismic shift, a plot twist in the epic K-pop narrative of 2023 that nobody, and I mean nobody, saw coming with this magnitude. The charts have spoken, the data is in. The digital dust has settled after the glorious, chaotic war that was October. And the name echoing through the halls of K-pop fame is one that's both familiar and utterly, mind-blowingly shocking. We're talking about a ranking that separates the rookies from the legends, the trending from the timeless, the DEBAME Top 100, the ultimate, unfiltered, pulse of the planet ranking of the most talked about, most beloved K-pop idols every single month. It's where fandoms prove their power, where visuals break the internet, and where one post can send an idol skyrocketing. And for the month of October, the number 2 spot, the runner-up throne, it wasn't taken by a decade-long veteran. It wasn't snatched by a main visual from the Big Four. No. Take a look. Chiquita. That's right. BABYMONSTER's very own Maknae, Chiquita, is the second most popular idol on the entire planet for the month of October. Let that sink in. Let it marinate. In a sea of sunbaenims and a battlefield of established superstars, a rookie, our brilliant, talented rookie, just pulled off one of the most powerful ascents we've seen in recent memory. How did this happen? What sorcery did Aries use? What moments, what tweets, what vibes catapulted her girl to such an iconic position? Strap in, because we're about to dive deep into the phenomenon. This is the story of how Chiquita conquered October. Before we get into the how, let's set the stage. For those who live under a rock, no judgment, we all need a break from Stan Twitter sometimes, DEBAME is serious business. It's not just about album sales or music show wins. This is about digital footprint. It's about whose name is on everyone's lips, whose fancam is going viral, whose selca is breaking the quote retweet records. It's a raw, unfiltered look at who owns the narrative each month. Making it into the top 100 is a flex. Making it into the top 10 is a statement. But landing at number 2, that's a cultural reset. It's a declaration that you are not just a participant in the K-pop scene, you are defining it. And into this arena walks Chiquita, our 14-year-old powerhouse from BABYMONSTER. The one with the voice that can give you main vocal vibes and the stage presence of a born performer. But let's be real, the K-pop world is full of talented idols. So what made October her month? It was a perfect storm, a convergence of talent, timing, and pure, unadulterated fan love. We're talking about a period where BABYMONSTER, despite being pre-debut, has maintained a chokehold on our curiosity. Every post from their socials is a major event. And Chiquita, she became the center of that hurricane. Think about it. The anticipation for their debut is at a pitch fever. The Batter Up teasers were just around the corner, and the air was thick with speculation. In this hypercharged atmosphere, every blink, every smile, every note from a member is analyzed like the Da Vinci Code. And Chiquita, she gave the fandom everything to work with. It started, as it often does, with a picture. But this wasn't just any picture. This was the selca. You know the one? Posted in early October, it was a masterclass in minimalist slayage. No crazy outfits, no elaborate sets. Just Chiquita, her flawless skin, her piercing gaze, and a simple black top. The caption was cute, but the photo screamed, "I'm here." The quote retweets exploded. "Visual King is back! She's the moment! How is a 14-year-old this powerful? The hashtag started trending. International fans and Korean netizens alike were united in one thought: this child is stunning. It was a visual reset that reminded everyone why she was one of the most talked about trainees from the very beginning. That one post generated millions of impressions, creating a massive wave of engagement that shot her up the DEBAME charts initially. Then the fancams dropped. We're not just talking about any performance clips. We're talking about those pre-debut evaluation videos and older dance practices being rediscovered and going viral again. Fans were meticulously analyzing her every move. The precision of her dance, the little facial expressions she'd add, it was all fuel for the fire. A specific fan cam of her dancing to a Beyoncé song started making the rounds on X, formerly Twitter. And it wasn't just stans watching it. It crossed over. Dance communities picked it up. The power, the control, the charisma, she's 14, became the common refrain. This wasn't just fandom activity anymore. This was genuine, organic appreciation for her raw talent. Each view, each share, each OMG comment was another point on that DEBAME scoreboard. But it wasn't all about the perfection. What truly cemented her place was her relatable, human side, the behind-the-scenes content where she was just a kid, goofing off with her unease, struggling with a Korean idiom, or getting excited over a snack. This duality is the secret sauce of K-pop, and Chiquita has it in spades. One moment she's a goddess on camera, the next she's the group's adorable, chaotic Maknae. This creates a powerful connection. Fans don't just stan her. They feel protective of her. They want to see her succeed. They call her their Ulta Buys wrecker because she has this undeniable charm that makes you can't help but root for her. This emotional investment translates directly into action. People talk about her. They create memes. They write supportive posts. They vote for her in every poll they can find. And we cannot ignore the sheer gag of who she was up against. The DEBAME Top 10 for October was a who's who of K-pop royalty. We're talking main slayers from groups like BTS, Blackpink, Stray Kids, Twice, idols with years of legacy and massive, established fandoms. For Chiquita, a pre-debut idol, to not only enter this sacred space, but to secure the number 2 spot, it's unprecedented. It's a testament to her unique it factor. She wasn't just competing, she was dominating the conversation alongside, and in some cases above, these absolute titans of the industry. That's the part that should make everyone stop and take notice. This isn't a fluke. This is a force. So, what does all this mean? Beyond the bragging rights and the celebratory mood on our timelines, this DEBAME ranking is a massive signal flare to the entire industry. It means the hype for BABYMONSTER is real, tangible, and powerful. It means the public's eye is firmly on them, and specifically on Chiquita as a major star in the making before her official debut. Companies, producers, and brand deals are absolutely looking at this data. This ranking solidifies her not just as a promising rookie, but as a bona fide star with a proven, engaged, and massive fan base before her official debut. It also sets a thrilling, albeit terrifying precedent. The expectations are now sky high, but if anyone can handle that pressure, it's our Chiquita. She has the talent, the team, and the fandom to back it up. This October victory is more than a ranking. It's a prologue. It's the first page of what is shaping up to be a legendary career. She stared down the K-pop establishment and said, "Move over. The future is here." And there you have it. The full, dramatic, tear-jerking, fist-pumping story of how Chiquita became the second most popular idol in the world for October 2023. A story of talent, timing, and the unstoppable power of a fandom in love. But this conversation doesn't end here. The story is still being written. So, I'm turning it over to you, Aries and K-pop stans. What was your favorite Chiquita moment in October? Was it the iconic selca? A specific fan cam? A cute behind-the-scenes clip? And more importantly, what do you think happens next? With the debut so close, how do you see Chiquita carrying this incredible momentum forward? Is she a future it girl? The next main visual of her generation? Spill the tea in the comments. I need to know your thoughts, your theories, your hopes and dreams for our Maknae on top. Let's get this comment section trending too. If this deep dive made you scream, cry, and stan Chiquita even harder, then do the Holy Trinity for me.